My name is Justin Lewis. I'm the Environmental Health and Safety Specialist for Chevron. Primary duties are environmental compliance and permitting, as well as safety of contractors and overall compliance for the facility in the southern region. So since 2013, the terminals, meaning Marathon, Chevron, and Kinder Morgan, have had an ongoing issue with compliance with the Air District. We've had a real problem determining culpability when it comes to our fittings and our third-party equipment. Typically what has happened is when the trucks come in to fill up, they have a piece of equipment that connects to our facility equipment. And that connection has been a long-time wear point for us where the district has found issue with. And we have had trouble really trying to drill down on, who's at fault or who the culpable person is when an issue is found in those areas. They made a policy decision to cite both parties regardless of fault because we just really couldn't figure out where the leak or where the issue was coming from at the time. So they have a basic limit of 1375 where if they see anything exceed that, it's a violation of their code. So if there was any issues with any trucks or any terminal equipment that was above that limit, they would issue a violation to both the third party and the terminal at the same time in order for one of us to make a decision on how to fix, repair, or replace that equipment. We had this design issue where what we had wasn't working. We had the current policy of the district, which was to cite both parties regardless of culpability. And we had really an environmental issue where we wanted to make sure that compliance was met. So what we've seen is as these trucks move from higher elevations to lower elevations or different weather conditions, the environmental factor is really heightened in these situations. Especially in the mornings, we see a lot of the vapor that's holed up in the different trucks turn into liquid, and that liquid comes out in the fittings when they're first connected, which kind of creates a false positive and higher readings when we're being inspected. We've tried different engineering controls and designs, new fittings, new inspection procedures. Even third-party companies have come in to try to figure out what the root cause was. We went through 4 iterations of couplers over 6 years where we tried something different, tried something new, it would fail, it would work for a while and then it wouldn't work, or at some locations it would work better than others. And what really helped was, we went from attacking this problem individually to attacking this problem together. So all 3 locations, Kinder Morgan, Marathon, and us, band together and collaborated to discuss the issue as a whole so that we could kind of understand where the problem was coming from and then make a move to try to fix it. One of the best things we did was have monthly meetings with Kinder Morgan and Marathon to just discuss different things that they were doing, because as competitors we don't talk to each other that often. But by collaborating with them and discussing the different things they were doing, we were able to kind of group together the things that actually worked. Some of those things were doing pre-inspections on trucks, increasing our maintenance intervals, identifying new designs that worked and didn't work, and really understanding how the district was actually inspecting us and making sure that that was fair across the board so that we could create a procedure or a process that would work at all the terminals together. Kinder Morgan was especially helpful in this, where they reached out to the manufacturer, Dixon, to kind of find a fitting that was different and unique, something that we haven't seen before. This fitting was not normally used for petroleum. It was used for liquid applications instead of vapor applications. But because it had so many sealing surfaces inside and so many safeguards, we decided to adapt it to our fittings. We found that it really compensated for any problems we had on the third-party side. That group effort is really what pushed this across the line, and it really worked in our favor and in the district's favor to develop a design that they accepted and create a procedure that was fair to us, and that worked.